welcome to another segment of Let's Talk About It. I'm Brother RJ. This is the esteemed sister Arnisha.
Hey, y'all.
And we're here to talk about the service on today.
Yes.
I'm talking about awesome service today.
From beginning to end.
From beginning
Absolutely.
to the end. From the time you walked in the building, there was that anticipation of being able to come in knowing that you're going to get a word from God, a word that Pastor delivered so profoundly. But when you walk in, the atmosphere is already set, because I'm talking about prayer is going through. Once, prayer is going through and setting the atmosphere, and you got praise and worship.
Praise and worship.
A blaze.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Set the house on fire every
Set the
time.
house on fire. I'm talking about doing an awesome job getting you to a place where you need to be, to where you able to hear the word, to align yourself, properly align yourself into what God is going to do. And then right after that, Pastor came up with that message. So if y'all don't know, man, today the message was the power of memory muscle. I'm talking about awesome word. What y'all need to do is go back and check this out. We can sit here and talk about it, but to actually go back and to hear the message in its entirety and to get each and every point, man, look, follow us on Facebook. We got Instagram. We got Twitter. We on TikTok. I'm talking about hit us up, even on our own website, www.truthandlove.tv, man. Check us out. But today, Pastor came out of Ephesians 4:7, where it says, but grace was given to each one of us according to the measure of Christ's gift. And one of the quotes he quote came from John Wooden. The goal with so much repetition is to create a correct habit that can be produced instinctively under great pressure. Yes. Now, Sister Anisha, what for you hit home in this message?
I mean, all the things, honestly. But let's hear the
But like, what like really stood out, for you?
When Pastor quoted that quote talking about the repetition, it being the mother of all learning, or is it the father of learning? The mother of all learning.
Right.
So the more you repeat a thing, the more you do a thing, the more, easy it becomes, and it becomes a habit, but in a good way. Because sometimes we form bad habits, but we want to start forming some good habits, right?
This is true.
New year, new us. So we want to start forming some good habits. So that repetition, that spending time with God, spending time in His presence, spending time in His Word, and starting to build up that repetition and that muscle that Pastor was talking about.
You know what? I'm gonna hit that the term for that. It's a muscle memory is a term used to describe the ability of muscles to remember and perform specific movements or tasks more efficiently with repeated practice. So what you were saying was the more you do something, the more you surround yourself in something, the more your muscles get the memory of what you're doing, then it becomes a habit.
It becomes a habit.
So how long they say it takes to form a habit? About 30 days?
Mm-hmm.
Man, so in order to have that muscle memory, in order to be able to do something, you got to repeatedly do it. You got to continuously put yourself at a point to where, you know what, I want to be able to do this. But in order to do it, then I know I got to continuously do that. It's almost like going to the gym.
Mm-hmm. That's where that consistency piece comes in.
Right,
You're consistently repeating it, and it becomes a habit.
Right. So it's like going to the gym. We always say every new year, everybody, well, I'm gonna start getting my body right. I'm gonna start doing this and start doing that.
The summer's coming.
That's it. The summer is coming. So what we do is we'll sit there and say, I'm gonna go to the gym. Then after a while, you fall off.
Yep.
You don't go for, it's like you stop within that first week. But if you think about it, the more you go, your body is now catching that pattern because you're getting up early. So your body know. Even when you don't go, your body's like, okay, it's time to get up because you're going to go work out. Right. At a certain time of night, you go into bed because your body is saying, okay, I'm tired because we got to get up early in the morning. So the more you do it, the better you get at it. Not only that, but the less your muscles hurt or ache.
Oh, yeah. The soreness starts to wear off over time because you're building up that muscle.
Now, but think about that for a minute, though. The more you do it, the more your muscles get that memory, the less stress, the less pain, the less hurt you're going to feel because you're continuously doing it.
You're building it up.
Oh, it's almost like prayer.
It's exactly like prayer.
You're getting up early in the morning, you're like, man, Lord, I'm tired. But the more you do it, the more you put yourself at a point to be able to do it, then it's like, that's awesome.
Right, and then you go from, I got to get up to, I'm excited to get up. I'm excited to spend time with God. I'm excited to pray. you know,
Oh,
because you're
yeah.
building up that muscle.
You building up. So in other words, it's like coming to church too then.
Oh, yeah.
So the more you place yourself in service,
Mm-hmm.
the more you get used to, oh, hey, I got to go. And when you're not here, you don't
You
feel right.
weird.
Yeah,
Yes.
you come in, you like,
Whole day
I
is
don't know,
off.
it felt like it's like, it's only been like a day. And you're like,
Right.
man, I feel like I missed something.
Right.
I don't know for you, but it feel like that, like, because I'm here for both services. And it feel like when I'm not here for the first service, it's like, man, it's like I missed something. I don't feel right. I feel out of place. Maybe let me sit down and get the message because I don't even feel like I need to be, you know. So
Right.
it's that muscle memory of doing those things, getting up early, going to work, all those different things that we don't look at. That's creating a memory for everything that we actually doing. And then we wondering why, when we stop, why my body is still going. It's because you got your body used to doing this.
You build up
You know what I'm
that
saying? Right. You got your mind to getting up early for prayer. You got yourself conditioned for this. So you have to really condition yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was there anything else in there that kind of like tugged at you in this message?
You know, I feel like we touched all of them.
We really
honestly.
did.
But one thing I did want to hit, kind of we were saying,
Mm-hmm.
when Pastor brought up the point about the evidence being seen in my character.
Ooh.
So I'm not just saying a thing now because I've put it into practice. Now I'm starting to build.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to show the fruits of the Spirit.
That's it. That's
I got
it.
that patience. I have that love.
Yeah.
I have that, love for my brother and my sister in Christ. I'm not just saying I'm a Christian. Now I'm showing the character of Christ.
Faith is the evidence of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Ooh,
Yes, sir.
ooh. You done hit something on that one. It's that faith.
Yeah.
Because you, like, again, your character, that evidence of saying, hey, let me not only condition my body, but you got to condition your mind.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because before anything, even before words can even be formed, it had to first hit your mind. So once you start getting your mind to say, okay, this is what we're going to do, you start thinking positive, then you start doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, that muscle memory is like something serious, ain't it?
I'm serious.
Look, man, we could sit here and talk about this for I'm talking all day about the muscle memory, about doing things that we need to be doing, aligning ourselves with God,
Right.
and making sure that we do what He has called us to do. But we cannot do a great job as Pastor has done.
Oh, yeah.
Go back and
He
check the
broke it
message
all
out.
the way down.
Broke it down completely for your understanding, for you to be able to get to it, man. Go back, check the message out. Make sure you put in some comments. Let us know you've been watching it. Let us know you checking it out, man. And if you haven't been here, man, come to the house and get in the house. I'm talking about live. It's nothing like being someplace live. You know how they say, like, man, I missed the game. Man, look, the game was so lit when it was live. But when you come in here, positioning yourself in the praise and worship and to hear that word, man, it just does something. It does something for you. Not only that, it's going to create that muscle memory as well.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So, sis, I appreciate you talking with me about Let's Talk About It. Again, this is our esteemed, beautiful sister, Arnisha. I'm Brother RJ, man. Look here, this has been another segment of Let's Talk About It. Check us out. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and don't forget, even our own website, www.truthandlove.tv, and we have our own app. You can download that on the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. With that being said, hey, here comes the church.